I'm excited. Show me the timbers.
This is going to be fun stuff. It's any support, by the way.
I would accept. Yeah, it should be.
As well as Lux support with
Nico versus Cassiopeia in the mid lane.
With what's this called? What's this thing called? It's the Keystone on Lux. Aftershock.
Why is Lux running Aftershock?
It's Lux Aftershock Lux support.
Okay, now I hope they lose. Now I'm slightly biased. Get Aftershock out of my game.
None of that stuff. Look at this. We're trying to break the world record for kills in the game, all right? You're supposed to come into this. You're supposed to have Comet or Dark Harvest, skill up, and kill everything up.
Oh, they got seen here. They're trying to be sneaky. They're like, oh, there's 2 Lee Sins. Oh, wait, they're coming back to me. So, single Dogu probably realized that, hey, yeah, probably won't be able to get the invade off there. Also into a Kindred. Are they gonna? I feel like there's so much burst here on Doggo. They might be able to just kill Kindred before she even gets her ult off. Ah, there's an Annie. I'm so happy.
It all comes back to the Annie pick, huh?
All comes back to Annie.
I mean, we're looking at a pretty interesting match right now. I'm not going to try and put the caster's curse on to anybody right now. But we've seen crazy things happen throughout the process of our games. To start things off, a double bind for that Lux.
You know, it's a double bind. It's just some extra. That's a good start. This is the early levels.
Oh
yeah,
my goodness.
it should be expected to be something along this lines. The bone plating. Ah, you know what it was? They took the Aftershock just for bone plating. Just for the Annie auto attacks.
Did I haven't actually seen the Aftershock proc. Oh my goodness,
Boom.
Can they not?
Easy. Yeah, Jedi Samuel really needs to stop taking these bindings.
What is
Smiles
happening
here.
right now?
Wait. Oh, it's a flash on board. Here they come. Oh, they use everything to try and get that kill.
Oh my word. They were half a second late. Smiles, if he flashed forward for that catch there, if he flashed into the safeguard, would have been able to get that kill. Ah, so close.
Oh, that opens up here for Eternal. He can just walk on over to the blue buff, take it away. Not the greatest start here for Smiles. Not all Smiles. Some decent damage coming out there in the mid lane.
Is this a dive mid lane?
They could try for this. This is a risky one. Underneath the tower, they're going to try and go for it. Oh, nicely done. Here comes Smiles, though.
Jumping in, it's going to be Smiles. He's looking for a little bit of damage, but isn't able to get the kill off onto the Cassiopeia. Doesn't have his flash, so he's just going to have to give that up.
That does force Karuto to have to back. Does have the teleport to get back into lane. Without the smite, not without the smite, without the flash. It's going to be a rough lane, I do feel like, especially once level 6 has taken place. Because you'd like to have that flash to get in range for your Pop Blossom.
Please, just go recall. Kaisa, what are you doing in this lane? There's nothing to be done here.
They're
just
waiting
go back.
for the level 6, Grandin. That's where this starts. What?
Oh.
What?
My goodness.
Oh, they got Hex Flash. They're going for this.
Oh my goodness. No.
This is
No.
Smiles.
No. Not like this.
Oh, it's gonna.
Not like this.
He
They
hits
jump
it.
in. Smiles looks for a little bit of
The
damage.
Madman.
But where is the follow-up? There's nobody in range.
There's no follow-up because there's no summoners. That's the big issue here.
Yeah. Oh. Come on, guys. What is happening right now? These past 4 minutes is insane.
All
Also,
right.
Kaisa, please recall.
She's recalling. She's doing a little dance. She's getting back.
Oh, he's missed time now. Now the wave's gonna push back in. She's gonna have to lose minions.
Don't worry about it. Oh, another quick binding. Nice hit there coming out from Karuto. We'll keep checking back here on the Nico lane. That lane's going to be explosive at one point.
I mean, the Nico lane, yeah. But down the bot side, Kuso has been hitting those binds. And
Smiles. Okay, so
quick catch
Smiles
on
is
Smiles.
gonna
That's the phase rush and jumping on to the Lee Sin. There's no flash available by Cherno coming in from the side, looking for a catch on the Karuto. A couple of auto attacks just to bring it down low. But up in the top side, the fight isn't over just yet. Shizukai, we have a few auto attacks. The Blaze Surge not available and will not commit his flash to those kills.
Yeah, so one thing we've forgotten to mention here, the CS differences are starting to add up quite a lot. We already have 1,000 gold lead for Resurgence at 5 minutes, and that's just all off CS. They have like 2 waves in mid lane. They got about a wave in the bot lane. They got about 2 waves in top, and the Kindred's also farming up pretty good. Not necessarily the greatest start for single Dogu. But again, they're waiting for that level 6. They're waiting for the late game, Gran. Late game. What doesn't feel great here is only having the static shiv item, the shiv. The
shard.
The shard, the static shard, I think it's now called.
No, it's some weird name like Krishna's shard or something like that.
Why is it not called static shard? That's such a better name.
I have no idea. I think they're trying to differentiate it from like static shiv.
Well,
so
it does the zappy thing. Yeah. It should be static something.
But it does. It does. But
static,
it's not.
Static rock on a stick.
We've also had some very strange name for things, Opal. Let's not dive into the linguistics. Let's not dive into the. Is it
starting a petition. I'm going to call it static rock on a stick.
Yeah.
It's because it's pretty much that. Damage though, those headshot passives, they help take those early plates, and oh no.
Looking for a kill.
No.
They get it. That's the bind. That means first kill heads over to RSG 6.5 minutes into the game.
Eternal here in the mid lane, just trying to make something happen. Smiles just keeps walking through my ass. He don't care. He's like, you got poison on the ground. I'm just going to walk through it.
Don't care there. Up in the top side, she's a guy, gets a bit of a stun off the Vanguards, and it's just going to mean death for the Rise. And the quick kill up in the top lane too puts RSG 2-0 against Doggo.
On top of that, too, it's a 2,500 gold lead, and the push is going to continue from Resurgence. Yeah, it's starting to get a little ugly. That's a little bit granted.
Yeah, it's...
Smiles is really trying to steal everything. I don't understand exactly why, because... Let's see if we can do this. He has level 6. He needs to use it. Where's his level 6? When he's going to use it?
Kindred tries to get a little bit more. Away. He comes back in with a Sonic Wave. And a foot into the face means he gets the kill. But guess what's back for more? It's Raven. The poison comes through. The Twin Fangs bite into the Lee Sin.
Yeah, stylish play there from Smiles. Unfortunately, the Cassiopeia says, hello, thank you for the buff. Thank you for some gold. I'll have a good day.
I mean, he gets a kill, but how much value is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, now the Cassiopeia is gonna walk up to your Nico, one auto attack, just gonna put it through a health bar.
I don't think she's auto attacking. She's probably Twin Fangs, and she's like, I got red buff. That's cool.
That's nice. That's nice and all, but you know, who cares?
All right, so here's the thing: the Annie almost got level 6. You got Ignite. You got Flash. Let's see a play take place somewhere for him. Blow up the Lux. Take out the Lux.
Take out the Lux.
You won't be able to get on top of that Morgana, not the Morgana, the Caitlyn there. Because of that cleanse, Tibbers will, it just won't, like, unless you got a really fast combo. Even then, you like to use the Q to set up for the Tibbers, so it gives an opportunity to use the cleanse into a flash to get out to safety away from Tibbers. I think she's thinking about it. She still needs that level 6, though.
Yeah, just a little bit away from that. That death really impacted them pretty hard. We're looking to see what happens right now. A couple of traps coming forward. Still, a lot of gold heading over. They get the double blind again. They're looking for the combo. Damage comes through, and there's 1 and 2 kills down to the bot lane for this ADC.
Yeah, okay, so the thing about Annie bot lane, if you kill her before she hits level 6, yeah, you don't have to worry about the level 6.
And RSG are outclassing this bot lane right now. Gonna try and pick this one up. Kusuo just over from the side, doesn't even care about this. Up in the top lane, however, Shinsekai with a quick kill. Eternal, it goes to him for the Dragon too. It's going all right for RSG right now. Top lane's winning, bot lane's winning. The jungle is gonna get this Dragon too.
Yeah, single doggo. Yeah, that's gonna hurt a bit. Now you have almost a 2,500 gold lead on the Caitlyn. Let's take another look here up toward the top lane. It looked like it was a little bit of just a quick, easy kill. Yeah, another Vanguard's Edge into a stun. Like, yeah, the Rise doesn't do anything. Also used Flash. It's a little unfortunate. That range on the Aurelia autos can be a bit deceiving, but that's going to cost them.
Can't say that this result is that unexpected, but still, bring in the Annie. I was hoping for a little bit more. Annie is sub 2,000 gold right now. She can't buy anything. Let's take a quick look at the items and figure out what she has. She has that Frost Fang and an Amplifying Tome. Not that much left on the table for Zanny right now.
She got her school book. She came in, did homework from the night before, and she's going to go down, smack it on the desk with the Tibbers.
Oh my goodness, Opal, you're so right. She has her boots to rock into school. She has her textbooks.
She got the upgraded butter knife.
Oh my
Coming
goodness.
in, she says, "Get out of my..." Oh my lord, these Lux fightings have been on point. Hey, the Aftershock, there it is. Wondering where we're going to actually see that proc. Oh, hey, Eternal.
Catch on the Eternal. One more hit, but they're not able to find it. Try to go get this one more.
Oh, no.
Misses the Sonic Wave.
A little sad there from Smiles. I think they should have actually procced that Blast Cone a lot earlier. Because Eternal didn't even have to burn Flash.
Yeah. I mean, that was, honestly, I felt like a little bit of the combo done wrong. But to make matters worse, they end up committing to that.
You know what's wrong here, Grandin?
Wait, you mean not, it's just not the entire game?
No, I'm looking at how the Aurelia already has double the CS of the Rise at 11 minutes.
I mean,
now it's Sensukai, that's understandable.
It's
but, you know, you just sit back and clear out the wave. You don't have to be fighting as a Rise.
Top lane looking like Smiles might get collapsed. He doesn't have the element of surprise. Flashes forward, buys Tibbers to the face. It misses out. The Ignite's still onto the Kindred. Eternal gonna get taken down, but not before he finds two. And now it's Ciela with the auto attacks onto the Jedi. But the Sith win out this one.
Yeah, that's what happens when you miss Tibbers. Eternal able to get a quick double kill before going down. Alex?
Oh, the stun onto the Rise.
Oh, no.
Jumping back and forth with the Blade Surge. It's Shinsekai coming up massive.
So I'd like to report a crime. I'm witnessing a murder on screen at the moment. Resurgence not holding anything back. The Aurelia now at 3 kills. Has Trinity Force. Had Trinity Force completed a while ago. On top of that, too, they're getting some good damage here on the next tower.
My
Hello!
goodness. Oh!
Jeez, that damage from just the from the ultimate. Okay, here we go.
Nico's coming in
Surprise.
right now. They're going to get
Nico.
caught off. It's a little bit of a
Oh, they
surprise
get
to
the
bind
snare.
onto Ciela. Jumping forward, Smile gets a Sonic Wave. He jumps
Woo!
forward. There's the flash kick onto the Lux, but he still seems to get taken out anyway. No damage available on the side of Single Doggo. One by one, they all fall. The flash throw with the Vanguard's Edge takes the flash out. The wins out of Seal from Doggo. They're now finding themselves losing multiple objectives, and over here we just see the Kindred getting caught over on the side. Doesn't even have time to land for Spite. They managed to trade back 1 kill, but hey, Resurgence still pick up more.
Yeah, the Caitlyn, it looks like hunting season. Unfortunately, they're not looking like wolves; they're looking like coyotes at the moment. Not exactly what they're looking for here on Single Doggo. Now down 9,000 gold. Ooh, this is a rough one. I don't have too much to have.
Oh,
to
hello.
tell ya.
Level 11
no.
Raven in your face with the phase rush just coming forward. Miasma going to be available as well.
Well, at least the red buff is still aggroed, so you can take that easy. And Raven just going to get what? Smiles! Run away from this snake! The snake is scary!
Damage might be available over on the side of Raven.
Smiles?
Back and forth. What is going on? Come on, they said! Oh, flashes forward with the Petrifying Gaze.
Oh, jeez.
Come on. You don't need to pick up the Krugs there. What's the Krugs matter to you? What's he done to you? You know, just leave it alone.
I don't know why he's trying to fight the Krugs with about 10 health. He's getting a little bit of lifesteal, but yeah, that's what happens. Cassiopeia just like, oh yeah, I'm just going to jump over the wall and scream at you. And surprise, you're dead.
Oh
And
my goodness,
Shinsekai.
just look at this. It's just
Okay.
walking right up into the face of Jedi.
Hey.
Not sure you want to go for this,
Ooh,
even with
one
missing
more
out the
auto.
Frost Duet, but Jedi comes up on top.
There you go. Samuel able to find themselves a shutdown. Get some gold in their pocket. That's what you do. There you go. It's still 4-12 though. It's still a 9,500 gold lead. There's still a lot of work. Realm Warp. I feel like Raven can 1v2.
But he's so strong right
can
now. The
1v2.
Cassiopeia still going to get locked down by the CC without the petrifying gaze. Guess who gets it? It's the Annie.
Cashes in. Gets 700 gold. Yeah, okay, so if this Annie's going to build full AP, I say worth. If it's going to be a regular support Annie, which is kind of AP, you know, kind of worth, but you'd like to give that back onto the Rise, who's been very far behind. Is stacking up the tier item. Resurgence really
Oh no,
no,
just death for the Annie right
Oh,
now.
no.
Drops the Tiburus in the last ditch effort to stay alive, but it doesn't even matter at this point. Just gonna see another kill into the pocket of Resurgence as they slaughter Team DOG.
So Resurgence also going to get themselves a Rift Herald. Yeah. Lux has done some good work here for this Caitlyn. All the kills for the Caitlyn have been assisted by the Lux. On top of that, rapid fire cannon being completed extremely early too for Syla. It's looking like a rough one, Grandin.
It's looking like
It
a
isn't.
rough 9,000 gold difference at 17 minutes in.
You know, I could offer extremely high level analysis,
Yes.
or I could just tell you the truth.
Tell me.
All right, now it's
No, hang on. I haven't picked it. I want you to sugarcoat it for me.
All right. So how are you gonna sugar? Which one do you want? You think sugarcoating it?
I want you to tell me the truth, but I want you to sugarcoat it.
Of my what?
I want you to tell me the truth, but I want you to sugarcoat it.
Okay, so the truth is, they might be getting demolished like this tower, but they're having fun. I would hope.
I mean, that seems to be the saving point of this in the game right
Again,
now.
this for Doggo, it's not a
Oh
crucial
my
game.
goodness! Just gonna jump in.
Oh!
The flash forward from the Annie saves her life.
Flash
But
forward saves her. I
flash
think
forward
she-
stays alive.
She tried to actually engage.
Yes.
Kind of missed.
She even goes in for the engage. And while her life was in danger, it doesn't even matter. Atuf just gonna flash forward.
I wouldn't even be close to this Cassiopeia, by the way, if anyone. All right. Okay. What are you going to round warp into?
Raven just gonna
Yeah,
find a catch onto the Rise. Not sure you wanted that to happen.
So, Resurgence, I think, are specialized in this play. Anytime there's a realm warp, they have a Cassiopeia, I've seen. That or them in SVR. Same thing. The realm warp into a Cassiopeia is not one of what those plays that we call smart in the industry. They are it's a rough one. That's a rough play.
Quick bind
There you
onto
go.
Eternal. They find a double catch onto multiple members of DOG over on the other side.
Smiles!
The flash forward, the kick coming through from Smiles. Managed to get a kill. But
Oh,
over on the
no.
other end, the Vanguard's Edge catches off the Annie. One by one, they all fall. And DOG
jeez.
just gets caught out. Ciela with a double kill. And RSG looking to end things off pre-20 minutes.
Yeah, this is they're looking to speed run this. We might see this at GDQ one day. As yet again, another one's going to pop. And Pop Blossom, but again, your turrets are falling. Raven's also coming by. I think Resurgence are actually going to get our first pre-20-minute game.
Woo! RSG 19 and a half minutes in. Close out the game against Buster Gun Single Doggo.
6-18. 15,000 gold lead, 19 and a half minutes.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a fun one. Well,
Yeah.
hey, that keeps us right on track. So with that being done, we now have a two-way tie. It's gonna that's what
We
tie
have two
is.
tiebreakers.
We have two tiebreakers. It's gonna be between IMP and RJB.
Yep.
And it's gonna be between SVR and RSG.
Yes, we still have plenty of League of Legends to come up. So pretty much why our ties are this. Well, both teams have the same record, and both team has a win and a loss against the team they're tied with. So in order to dictate who's going to be moving on into our national minors, we play one last game. Think of it as a best of 3 when it comes to groups. They've already played 2 games. This is going to be the decider game.
Absolutely. If you manage to, go in, get the 2 wins against a team, that it basically becomes a best of 3, right? So we're looking to see what happens in those next games. Those are coming up, but we're going to take a quick. Oh my goodness! How do we recap that game? It ended so quick. Like you can blink your eyes. Look back
so Tibbers here. Tibbers here. Let's take a look down toward the spot lane. Yeah, this happened way too often. Again, just the amount of damage. It was such a clean combo. So, Tibbers here.
Yes.
Was actually not thrown as much as needed to. I think that was the big issue. Matt, he's a Tibbers, he's an Annie main, because you saw how far he was able to smack Tibbers.
That's true.
He's an expert.
He's been doing it ever since the inception of Annie. He's been tossing Tibbers.
Ever since before even League of Legends, he visualized a Tibbers.
The concept has always been in his mind
of a flaming bear.
Absolutely.
But yeah, Tibbers, he stayed like this for him. He stayed nice and cuddly.
It was just like dangling around.
Because Annie kept dying.
Yeah.
So she never actually had an opportunity to throw him. So I think that's my point here. Is I really wanted to see the Annie pick work. I really did. Level 6 hit though. They already lost a lot in the lane, so it was really hard to turn that around. And Lux, once she gets going. Once the Caitlyn gets going, too, there's nothing you can really do.
I think it's favorable. When you look at the game, the way it's come down to it,
yeah,
not that much could have been done apart from just playing it mechanically better. There's not that much analysis you can say that, oh, macro-wise, you should have done this, you should have done that. Honestly, just don't die in lane so much. That's the first step. Get 6 when you should be level 6. The Annie had 2,000 gold.
Yeah.
And like 10 minutes in the game, or 11 minutes in the game. And that was a pretty bad point.
Yeah, it was a 2,000 gold. But look at this. This is such a quick game. The damage numbers look like there's a lot. No, there was like 12,000 damage max in that game. That was from the Caitlyn. Yeah, I have some... there's nothing you can do really more to analyze this because, again, this was the last game for Doggo. I think they just wanted to try as much as they could, see if they could maybe cheese a win off Resurgence. Unfortunately, it felt like Resurgence cheesed a win off them in the time span there. They got so many kills early that you can't really do anything.
Yeah.
Man of the match. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think you give it to the Lux. There was a lot of really good bindings actually coming out from Kusuo.
Honestly, I felt like the lane really was one off the back of the Kusuo, being able to find those bindings. This is an unorthodox pick that we weren't expected to see. But coming into this, those binds really set things up for Ciela, who was just easily able to dish out the bare minimum amount of damage that he needed to find those kills. The final spark included, it was enough to burst out the champions in most instances.
Yeah, so that is going to be it for our regular scheduled matches. But like we've mentioned, we still have a lot of games to play. So let's take a look at our group standings. For Group A and B, it has been decided. Climax and Empire will be advancing to our national minor. Now, the question is, which teams from Group C and Group D will be moving on? Impunity versus reigning Jelly Bears for Group C. And then Group D, it's Sovereign taking on Resurgence, in which they'll actually be able to. So we're going to go ahead and, of course, do our tiebreaker, and that's going to be coming up shortly after a bit of a break. We're going to allow the teams to have a chance to settle themselves, get some water, get some energy drinks, because it's going to be a long night, Grandin.
Let's do this.
Let's do it, and we shall see here. So Impunity and reigning Jelly Bears are going to be our first match, and that should be a good one, too.
Absolutely.
The next 2 games should be actually very close and very entertaining. So for that, guys, you should be sticking around. When we come back, it's going to be our first tiebreaker to see which teams are going to be making it on to the national minor.